I'm about to do your Pisces December 2020 love reading, and in this reading we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. Pisces, how's it going? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Pisces love reading video. If this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you never miss any of the Pisces love readings I post for you every week. Now let's get on with this Pisces love reading for today, because today we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. So whoever it is that you're romantically involved with, romantically thinking about, or just romantically energetically connected to in some way, we're going to take a look at the connection between the two of you, and we're going to do that by pulling one card for the mutual point of interest between the both of you. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards for you, Pisces. I'm going to pull 3 cards for your person, and then I'm going to clarify everything with the second deck to see if we can get down to the bottom of the unknown truth about what's really going on in this love connection of yours. Now just keep in mind that this is a general reading, and it's not even possible for it to resonate with literally all 750 million plus Pisces people that are walking the face of the earth all at the same time. And in a general reading, it's even possible for the energies to get reversed or flip-flopped around backwards, especially for cross-watchers. So if you're not a Pisces and you're watching this reading because you have an interest in a Pisces and you just want to find out what's going on with them, I'm totally cool with that. Just keep in mind that especially for you, the energies can get reversed around backwards. So you just got to take this as it resonates for you. Now, regardless of how this reading resonates for you, you still probably want to check your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign videos, just because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And you can find the links to those videos in the description box down below. Now, enough yakking about that stuff. Let's get on with this Pisces reading today. And let's start by getting one card for the mutual point of interest between you and your romantic person of interest. So what's going on with the mutual point of interest between Pisces and their romantic person of interest for December 2020, please? What's going on? Let's get one card. Oh, there we go. Now let's get 3 cards for you, Pisces. What's going on with Pisces as it relates to their romantic person of interest and the connection between them for December 2020, please? Let's get 3 cards to represent Pisces energy and this connection for December 2020. One more, please. Let's get one more. Oh, there it is. Cool. And now let's get 3 cards for your person, Pisces. What's going on with Pisces' romantic love interest as it relates to Pisces and the connection between the two of them for December 2020, please? Let's get one more card for Pisces' person. There we go. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, the overall energy of this reading is the Queen of Cups. Now this is Cancer energy. This is someone who's very in touch with their emotions, someone who's very in touch with their intuition. This is a loving, mothering, nurturing type energy, someone who has a lot of love and emotions and wants to give that love and emotions to the person that they care about. So that's a pretty good overall energy to have. Represents there's a lot of love and emotions between the two of you guys. Now, the mutual point of interest. This is a shared energy between you and your person. This is an energy that's affecting both of you. For whatever reason, you're both thinking, feeling, or acting this way. And the mutual point of interest between the two of you in December 2020 is the World. Now, this is the last of the major arcana cards. It starts with card 0, the Fool, and it ends with card 21, the World. So this is the ending of one cycle, and at the same time, it's the beginning of a brand new, more beautiful cycle. So let's clarify this World card for the mutual point of interest between Pisces and their romantic person of interest in December 2020, please. Let's get 3 cards. Tell me more about this World card, please. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Cups. Now this is Pisces energy, so you're showing up in your own reading already, so that's usually a pretty good sign. The 9 of Cups is a card of wish fulfillment. Now this can also represent that you guys individually are both in the 9 of Cups energy. You're both emotionally happy, emotionally content in and of yourselves. You're both full of self-love. This card represents that you guys are totally okay individually in terms of emotions. You get your love and your happiness from inside yourself, not from some external source, which is a really good spot to be in. Most people think that the 10 of Cups is the goal. And in reality, the 9 of Cups should be the goal, because unless you and your person are both in the 9 of Cups energy to begin with, you're never going to make it to the 10 of Cups. If you're in the 8 of Cups and your person's in the 9, well, the only way for you to get to the 8 of Cups would be to siphon one of their cups off. And then that would put you in the 9 of Cups and drop them back down to the 8. And that's how you get this up and down type of a relationship where it's ebbs and flows and you never really get where you're trying to go. When you're both in the 9 of Cups, that's how you get the cups to start overflowing. That's what fills up the 10th cup. Unless you're both here, which you both are, there's no way to get to the 10. So you guys have the ability to get to the 10 of Cups. This is good stuff. Now, we're clarifying the mutual point of interest of the world, the ending of one cycle, the beginning of a beautiful new cycle. Looks like a cycle of wish fulfillment, potential to get to the 10 of Cups. Right under that, we have the World card again, which again is just verification that we're at the ending of a cycle, the beginning of a beautiful new cycle. Excuse me. Now, to clarify the World, we got the Knight of Swords, we got the King of Swords, and we got the King of Pentacles. So this Knight of Swords, this is an air sign energy. This is the fastest moving knight in the deck. This is about rushing forward, taking rapid, decisive action on something, or rushing forward and speaking the truth. The Knight of Swords knows what he wants, and more importantly, he knows exactly what he's doing. So he comes in taking decisive action. He doesn't mess around. He comes in and handles business. Good stuff. Now, the next card we have to clarify the World is the King of Swords. This is Gemini energy. This is a decision maker. This is someone who's very smart, very analytical, very logical, very thought-based, but they're also very fair. Now, he's emotionally detached, though. He's not really in tune with his emotions. In fact, he doesn't even consult his emotions when he makes a decision. He's only interested in the truth and the facts of the matter. He's not interested in the emotions behind what's going on. He's not interested in the story behind what's going on. He's only interested in the facts, and he's going to use the truth and the facts of the matter to make the best, most logical, most rational, most fair decision for everyone involved. Next, we have the King of Pentacles. So this is Virgo energy. This is someone who's very stable, very abundant, very prosperous, usually someone who's very generous, very grounded, down to earth. This is someone who builds empires. This is who would build the 10 of Pentacles. So sometimes this can represent you guys have your finances in order, you have your material world in order, your assets, your money, your material possessions. All of that stuff is in good order, very abundant, very prosperous type energy. So this is all looking really good so far here. Not letting emotions cloud your judgment, moving forward quickly, decisively, speaking the truth about things, very stable and abundant, and you guys get your happiness from inside yourselves, not from external sources. All really, really good things. Now, this is also wish fulfillment, so this can represent that individually you both see the other one as your wish fulfillment. Now, in your energy for December 2020, in terms of this connection, Pisces, you have the Hierophant, the 8 of Swords, and the 5 of Wands. Now, the Hierophant is card 5 of the major arcana. We have another 5 out here. So we have a 5 in your person's energy, but we'll get to that in a minute. I don't know if 555 has any relevance to you. You may want to look up angel number 555 and see if that has any bearing on your situation, any particular meaning to you. But the Hierophant, this is a card of commitment. This is a card of taking things to the next level. From whatever level they're currently at, it's about going to the next level. This is a card of commitment. Sometimes this is called the marriage card in tarot because it signifies getting married. So let's clarify this Hierophant for Pisces. Tell me more about the Hierophant and Pisces energy in terms of this connection for December 2020, please. Why is the Hierophant here for Pisces? Get one more on this Hierophant card for Pisces, please. right. Okay, we're going to take an extra one, it would appear. No problem. On the bottom of the deck, we have that Nine of Cups again. This is good stuff. Not only was this on the bottom of the deck for the mutual point of interest between the both of you, meaning this is a shared energy for both of you, I have it showing up here again specifically for you, Pisces. So this is wish fulfillment. This represents that your person is wish fulfillment to you. It also represents that you are totally emotionally happy, emotionally content in and of yourself. You have a lot of self-love. You're totally fine on your own. You are in the Nine of Cups as well as your person, so that gives you the potential to get to the Ten of Cups. And again, right under that, we have the World card, the ending of one cycle, the beginning of a beautiful new cycle. Now, to clarify this Hierophant for you in December 2020, we got the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Star, and we got the Hierophant again. So again, this is just hammering home the whole commitment thing, this whole taking things to the next level. Now, this Six of Pentacles, this is a card of balance. This is generosity. This is reciprocity, like you scratch my back, I'll scratch your back, we'll get along just fine. This is an equal give and take. So this is a very balanced connection here in terms of the commitment, in terms of taking things to the next level. I see no problems whatsoever so far. Very balanced connection, equal give and take. Next, we have the Knight of Cups. Now, Knights are action takers. Cups are about love and emotions. So this is actions toward love and emotions, actions toward romance. This can represent you making a love offer to your person, taking some sort of romantic, loving actions toward them, or this could also be the opposite of that. It could represent a love offer coming into you from your person. Either way, it's good news. Next, we have the Star. This is Aquarius energy. Now, the Star has several meanings. The Star is hope, it's healing. Now, this is also card number 17, which is the card that comes directly after the Tower in the major arcana. So you don't ever get to the Star energy until you've been through a Tower moment at some point. So this is like in the Tower, everything comes crashing down. Well, with the Star, this is the guiding light from the universe. This is the light that you can see that shines on you to light up your path so you can see where you're going. This is where your healing comes from. This is where your hope comes from. Now, in a love reading, this can also represent that you view your person as the one for you. Like your person is a gift to you from the universe, and that's kind of how you're probably looking at it here. And again, we've got the Hierophant, which is the card that we're clarifying right now. So again, this is a card that signifies commitment, taking things to the next level. It looks like you believe your person is the one for you. It's a very balanced connection, and this is some love offer either coming into you or you sending a love offer out to your person. All good stuff. Now, the next card in your energy, I'm not 100% sure about yet. We have the Eight of Swords. This is a card of being stuck in your head about something. It's about grinding something on this repeating loop in your mind. Not quite sure what the safe step to take is. So you're grinding on it over and over and over again because you don't know what the safe step to take is. And sometimes this signifies you're feeling stuck, trapped, and blocked. So let's clarify this Eight of Swords for Pisces. Tell me more about this Eight of Swords, please. Why is this Eight of Swords here in Pisces energy for this connection in December 2020? Let's get one more on this Eight of Swords. Okay. I see. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Moon. This is Pisces energy. This is fears, worries, anxieties. This can also represent something being hidden in the dark, like there's something that you don't know about, something that you can't see. Sometimes this can represent secrets, although I don't feel that at all from this card. I just feel like this is fears and worries and anxieties for you, something that you don't know about, which is why you're stuck in your head, grinding on something on this repeating loop in your mind. To clarify the Eight of Swords, we have the Four of Cups, we have the Two of Pentacles, and we have the Sun. So this Four of Cups, This is Scorpio energy. Sometimes this is emotional discontentment, like not being completely emotionally happy, maybe a little bit being bored. You can see the person in this card, they have these 3 full cups of love here, but you can tell by the way they're sitting, the body posture, they're not fully happy. They're not completely emotionally content. Sometimes this card is representing like you're not happy with what you have and you're daydreaming about this other thing that you believe might bring you more emotional happiness, more emotional fulfillment. But I don't feel that from this card either. The other thing that this card usually means for me is that there's a love offer on the table. It just hasn't been accepted or rejected yet. It's kind of been left just hanging here in the air. Really what I feel from this card is this is you contemplating making a love offer to your person. You're just stuck in your head about it because there's something that you don't know, so it's stopping you from making this love offer. I've already seen this this Knight of Cups, actions toward love and emotions. I said this could be you making a love offer or receiving a love offer when we clarified the Hierophant, this taking things to the next level of commitment here. I think what's going on is you're wanting to make this love offer to your person. You view your person as a gift from the universe. You view your person as the one. You view your person as your wish fulfillment, and you want to take things to the next level with them because it's a balanced connection. But you're stuck in your head. You're feeling stuck, trapped, and blocked because you're not really sure if you can make this love offer. You're not sure if they will accept it or reject it. So that's what's causing these fears, worries, and anxieties for you. That's the thing that you can't see. That's the thing that's hidden in the dark from you, is whether they'll accept your cup of love or not. Right under this Moon card, we have that 9 of Cups again. Again, wish fulfillment. And right under that, we have the World, the ending of one cycle, the beginning of a beautiful new cycle. You're trying to end wherever you guys are now and take it to the next level. Start a whole brand new cycle that has this higher level of commitment to it, possibly even that could lead to marriage. Now the next card to clarify this 8 of Swords is the 2 of Pentacles. Now this is you trying to make some sort of a decision. This is kind of like a 1 foot in, 1 foot out type energy. This is a card of balance, but it's more about trying to maintain your balance or regain your balance, trying to come to some sort of a decision where you're like weighing your options. You're weighing the pros and cons of whether you can make this love offer or not. And do I or don't I? Should I or shouldn't I? Will they accept it? Will they reject it? This is you going back and forth with yourself in your mind, running this on a repeating loop in your mind about whether you can make this love offer or not. You're having some worries and some anxieties about whether they'll accept it or not. Then we have the Sun. This is the happiest card in the deck. This is happiness. This is joy. This is abundance. This is bliss. This is harmony. This is the best card you can get, the happiest card you can get in tarot. In a love reading, this represents that your person brings you a lot of happiness. They light up your life. They're the sunshine that lights up your life, which is probably why, again, you have fears and worries and anxieties about it, why you're stuck in your head about it, and why you're going back and forth with yourself about whether they'll accept this love offer. You don't want to make a mistake because you view your person so highly. We've got 2 cards here of wish fulfillment. You believe they're the one for you, and you want this higher level of commitment. You just don't want to mess anything up because it is such a balanced connection. Now the last card in your energy for December 2020, Pisces, is the 5 of Wands. Now 5s are about conflict. Wands are about passion and desire. So for me, this is almost always an internal conflict. It's a conflict in your desires. It's a conflict about what you want. It's like you're pulling yourself, in all these different directions. Part of you wants to make this love offer really, really bad. You want to take things to the next level. Another part of you is afraid to do it. You're stuck in your head about it. You're worried about it, about maybe they'll reject you. So you're having some sort of a conflict here. Is at least what I see so far. Tell me more about this 5 of Wands and Pisces energy and this connection for December 2020, please. Why is this 5 of Wands here?
Excuse me, I'm all choked up.
Okay. I feel like, yep, there's another one. As soon as I said I feel like, there it comes out. Okay, good stuff. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. Now, this is a fire sign energy. This is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This is someone who has a bold, passionate, fiery, determined personality. Someone who's very charming, very good looking. Probably someone who's very intuitive, as represented by this black cat here. This is someone who knows exactly what she wants, and she goes after what she wants with bold, passionate, fiery determination. She doesn't take no for an answer, and it's rare that the Queen of Wands doesn't get what she wants. Now, this is either telling me that this is an aspect of your personality, that you have a lot of passion and desire for your person, or this could be how you're viewing your person. Your person could be a fire sign. At the very least, you have a lot of love and emotions for them. You have a lot of passion and desire for them. You know what you want, and you're trying to go after it. Underneath that, though, we have the... Apparently, they want you to see this card, too. We have the Hermit under there. The Hermit is about withdrawal, isolation. It's about going internal, doing some soul searching, some deep inner reflection, some deep contemplation. It's about shining your inner light on something, trying to figure out what to do moving forward. Right under that, we've got the Moon. Clearly, they wanted you to see this card. Otherwise, the Hermit wouldn't have jumped out of my hand like that. Again, this is fears, worries, anxieties. This is something hidden in the dark, something that you don't know about that's causing these fears, worries, and anxieties. And this is you going internal to shine your inner light on that, trying to light it up so you can clearly see what the path is moving forward for you, toward the thing that you have all this desire for. You're internally conflicted about what to do. Part of you wants to make this love offer. Part of you is afraid to mess it up. Now, to clarify that Five of Wands, we have the King of Cups, we have the Six of Wands, we have the Seven of Swords, and we have the Two of Wands. So the King of Cups, this is Pisces energy. Again, you're showing up in your own reading here. This is good stuff. The King of Cups is someone who is very in touch with their emotions, someone who's very in touch with their intuition. Now, this is a decision maker similar to this King of Swords that we saw in the mutual point of interest here. Except the difference is he's emotionally detached. He's not. He's in touch with his emotions. He's very emotionally stable, very emotionally balanced. This represents that you have a lot of love and emotions for your person, but you just may not be outwardly expressing that. I've seen that you want to make a love offer to them. You're thinking about making the love offer to them, just going back and forth with yourself. They bring you a lot of happiness. You view them as wish fulfillment, the one for you, a gift from the universe even. Even in the mutual point of interest, the overall energy of the reading, we have the Queen of Cups. So now we've got counterparts out here on the table. These are a power couple. These are two cards that are supposed to be together, which usually to me represents two people who are supposed to be together. The King of Cups doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve, though. He doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. So this is telling me that even though you have all these emotions and all this love for your person, you may not be saying anything about it. You may keep that to yourself for right now. Which again could be part of why you're internally conflicted. You want to express this. You want to bring this love offer to them. But another piece of you is like, nah, we should just keep this to ourselves for right now. Now the next card we have to clarify this Five of Wands is one step up, the Six of Wands. So this is progress. This is a progression, going from the 5 to the 6. Again, a good thing. This is a card of recognition, either you being publicly recognized for something or you coming to some sort of recognition on your own, like you recognizing something, either about yourself, about your person, about this connection. This also represents moving forward in success and victory. Next we have this Seven of Swords. Now, sometimes this is one of those scare cards for a lot of people because one of the primary meanings for this card is trying to get away with something. It's lying, cheating, stealing, sneaky behavior. Overall, like being deceptive, dishonest, trying to get away with something. I don't feel that whatsoever off of this card. The other meanings to this card are self-preservation, as in not wanting to be hurt. The reason the guy in the card is stealing those swords is because he doesn't want to be hurt by those swords. He doesn't want those swords used against him. So he's stealing them to make sure that he can't be hurt by those swords. So this is telling me that you have part of the fears and worries that you have, part of what's got you stuck in your head, grinding on all this, part of what's got you in this internal conflict in your desires is you don't want to be hurt. Now the final card we have to clarify this Five of Wands for you in December 2020, Pisces, is the Two of Wands. Now this is a crossroads. This is a fork in the road. This is a decision point that you're at. And it's a decision about which path leads you to the world that you really want and which path do you need to leave behind. Again, the overall mutual point of interest here is this ending of one cycle, the beginning of a new cycle. You're going to have to leave one path behind and choose the path that's going to lead you to the world that you want. And I think the path that leads you to the world that you want is making this love offer to your person, the one that you're thinking about and not actively doing, the one that leads to this new level of commitment, taking things to the next level with your person. Now, that's the mutual point of interest, and we've taken a look at your energy in this connection, Pisces. Let's take a look at your person's energy in this connection. Your person has the Five of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. So this Five of Cups, this, again, fives are conflict, fives are change. This is sadness and remorse about the past. It's about being focused on your person being focused on these three cups that have been spilled. All the love, all the emotions that have been spilled out, all the time, effort, and energy that's been spilled out and wasted. It's about having their focus on what they've lost, but not having their focus on the two cups that are still upright, still full of love and emotions right behind them. The advice from this card is that your person needs to be very conscious of where they're placing their focus. Because if they continue to focus on things that they don't have, things that they've lost, they're going to continue to feel sadness and remorse. They're going to continue to feel that loss. And that can stop them from seeing the things that they do have that are good in their life. So this is an energy of being focused on the wrong stuff and feeling sadness and remorse about the past because of it. So tell me more about this Five of Cups for Pisces person in this connection for December 2020, please. Aha. Let's get one more on this Five of Cups for Pisces person. All right. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. Now, this is the sword of victory. This is the sword of truth. This is the sword of clarity. Now, this can also be the sword that you would use to sever a relationship or to sever something in your person's life that's not in balance. Okay, I feel like there's a story on the bottom of the deck, but before we get to that, I'm going to tell you about the clarifiers for this Five of Cups for your person. To clarify that, we got the Lovers, we got Justice, and we got the High Priestess. So we just got three major arcana cards for your person. The mutual point of interest between you guys is a major arcana. You have a major arcana here. Actually, you have four major arcana cards here in your energy. You've got the Hierophant twice, you have the Star, and you have the Sun. So there's a lot of major arcanas out here. That represents very significant energies going on in your life. You have a lot more control over things like, this Five of Wands. These are minor arcana cards. This represents things that you have a lot of control over in your life. You have significantly less control over these stronger energies here. This is telling me that the universe is kind of involved in this here. So this Lovers card, this is I breathe you in, you breathe me in. We're soulmates, we're twin flames, we're divine counterparts, whatever label you want to put on that. This is an incredibly strong love connection between the two of you. This represents divine counterparts. So these are two people who are supposed to be together. Now we're clarifying this sadness and remorse about the past. So I'm assuming that your person has been through something difficult in the past, something that left them with some spilled cups, some wasted emotions, some wasted love, something that didn't work out in the past. Yeah, and they're getting clarity about this situation with you. They're viewing you as their lover, as the one for them, that you guys are divine counterparts here. Next, we have the Justice card. Now, this is a card of balance. We've already seen a card of balance on your side. Actually, we've seen 2 cards of balance on your side. Now we've got the big major arcana card of balance, Justice. This is Libra energy. I guess I should say this is Gemini energy. But this is a card of doing the right thing, the fair thing, the just thing. The sword in this card is used to sever things that aren't in balance, so balance can be restored and the right, fair, just thing can happen. This is a very similar energy to this King of Swords that we saw in the mutual point of interest, trying to be fair, trying to do the logical, rational, most fair thing possible. Well, this is about fairness and balance and doing the right thing. Next, we have the High Priestess. Now, this is she who knows. She sits in front of the veil of consciousness. So this is your connection to source, your connection to your intuition. Like, she can go back and forth behind the curtain anytime she wants. As humans, there's all kinds of stuff you and I don't know. There's all kinds of information you and I don't have access to. Well, she has access to all of it. She can go behind that curtain anytime she wants to. So this is where your person's intuition comes from. This could be telling me your person is having intuitive hits about this connection, gut feelings about this connection. This can be divine guidance. They feel divinely guided to you. This can mean they're having dreams about this, getting messages in various ways about this from the divine. A lot of times this can represent that the connection between the two of you is something that's deeper than just a physical connection. It's deeper than just an emotional connection. It's more along the lines of a spiritual connection, and they're feeling divinely guided to you. There's just some sadness and remorse about the past that they have. I think they've been through some hard times in the past, and hopefully they're not letting that distract them from these 2 full cups of love that they have with you. I don't think they are, because they're trying to do the right thing in this love connection. They're viewing you as the one for them, and they're even feeling divinely guided toward you. Now, on the bottom of the deck with that Ace of Swords, this to me is saying this is the clarity that they're getting. They're recognizing the truth about this. They're getting the clarity about the level of this connection. Yeah, right under that, we have the 2 of Cups. This is the minor arcana counterpart to the Lover's card. This is a lot stronger energy than this, but this still represents a strong love connection between the 2 of you. Very strong love connection. Now, it's also a 2, and in tarot, 2s represent needing to make some sort of a decision, some sort of a choice here. Right under that, though, we have the Ace of Cups. This is a new beginning in love and emotions. And dang, we have the 10 of Pentacles right underneath that. This is massive stability, massive abundance, massive prosperity. This is the happy home life card, the happy family card. This represents building a legacy together. This is like the combining together of 2 people, 2 families, their assets, their resources in order to build something incredibly stable, incredibly abundant, incredibly prosperous. Yeah. Right under that, we have the Magician. This is a master manifester. This is someone who's very smart, an action taker, a very balanced energy, someone who has everything they need, all the skills, all the abilities, all the resources to manifest or create from nothing whatever it is their will desires. They literally have all the tools they need. The Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands. That's all 4 suits in the tarot deck. They have the beginning stages of all of that. So this is your person actively trying to manifest this connection with you. But right under that, we have the Devil, which could have something to do with this 5 of Cups. This is the only card that's not making 100% sense to me until I got here. The Devil is a heavy energy. Sometimes it's a toxic energy. Sometimes this is an element of your person's shadow. In other words, something that they've stuffed down inside themselves, maybe something about themselves they don't like, something they don't want to look at, something they don't want other people to see. Sometimes this is like they're stuffing it down, trying not to deal with it. Sometimes they're not even aware that it's there. trying to hide something or ignore something about themselves, but in reality, there's a piece of it that's controlling their life. This is a heavy energy usually, but it can also represent freedom from that type of an energy where you feel trapped by something, like you can't escape it. Sometimes this can represent freedom from that. I think what your person feels trapped by is this sadness and remorse from their past, but I think they're getting freedom from it. I really do. They're being divinely guided. We've got a card here of balancing all that out, doing the right, fair, just thing. Right under that, we have the King of Wands. Now, didn't we already see the Queen of Wands out here at some point? I thought we did. Maybe it was on the bottom of the deck somewhere. The King of Wands is a bold, passionate, fiery, determined person. This is a fire sign. This is usually Sagittarius energy, although it can be Aries or Leo in a general reading. This is someone who's very smart, very charming, very good looking, charismatic. People actually like to follow him. He knows exactly what he wants and he goes after it. He doesn't take no for an answer. He sees things through until the end. He goes after what he wants and he gets it. Right under that, we have the Three of Cups. Now this is like usually like reconciliation energy, like being reunited and celebrating. So if you guys have split up in the past, I don't see anything out here that would indicate that you did split up in the past. But if you did, this is you guys getting back together. If you've never split up in the past, this is you guys being united and celebrating. This is a card of celebration. Good stuff. Good stuff. Now, the next card in your person's energy, Pisces, is the Ten of Wands. Now, this is some sort of a heavy burden that your person's been carrying. It could be related to that devil that we saw. It could be related to these 3 cups that have been spilled out, the sadness and remorse about whatever happened to them in the past in terms of, feeling all this sadness. This is some sort of a heavy burden, but it's a 10. And in tarot, 10s represent completions, endings. So this is the completion of their burden. They're either able to lay this burden down now, and if they haven't been able to yet, they're about to be able to. So let's clarify this 10 of Wands for Pisces person of interest in this connection for December 2020. Tell me more about this 10 of Wands, please. Thought that one was going to come out. All right, let's get one more to clarify this 10 of Wands. All right. Okay, we'll take 2. I'm cool with that. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups again. This is a new beginning in love and emotions. Right under that, we're going from the Ace to the 2. So this is a love connection between the 2 of you. They're wanting this beginning, this love connection between the 2 of you. There's something that needs transformed though. This Death card means the ending to something. Like I said, this is the ending to the heavy burden that they've been carrying. This is the ending to something. This is like a piece of something in them literally dies so that it can be transformed and reborn again in a new, more beautiful way. Think about like when a caterpillar turns into a butterfly. It goes into a cocoon. It's not really having a good time in there. It's not a party. It's actually dying and transforming into something entirely different, a more beautiful butterfly. So this is some sort of a transformation process that your person is going through. Maybe it's even a painful transformation process. At the least, it's been a heavy burden to them. They've had some sadness and remorse about the past. I have a feeling something negative happened to them in the past, and there's still remnants of that hanging around for them. Possibly what happened to them is they were abandoned. This Eight of Cups here, this is a card of detachment, like emotional detachment, physical detachment, physically walking away. I feel like someone walked away from them in the past. That's why these 3 cups have been spilled out. That's why there's this sadness and remorse that they're carrying about the past. I think someone walked away from them in a connection that they had prior to you. Yeah, but they're getting the clarity that they have a lot of desire for you and that they want to move toward you. They understand that they want you and they're going to come after you with this fiery determination here. Now to clarify this 10 of Wands, we have the Queen of Cups, we have the Fool, we have that Devil energy again, and we have the 4 of Wands. So this Queen of Cups is Cancer energy. Again, this is the overall energy of the reading. I'll be danged. Right under this Queen of Cups, we have the Eight of Cups again that we just saw. This is emotional detachment. Someone walked away from your person in the past. They had a lot of love for this person, and that person walked away from them. So we got the Queen of Cups again. Again, Cancer energy. Maybe your person was dealing with a Cancer at some point in the past and they got hurt by the Cancer. Could be where the sadness and remorse is coming from. Could be what that Devil energy was about. This signifies that they have a lot of love and emotions for you. They want to give their love and emotions to you. This could also represent that they're viewing you as the Queen of Cups. I mean, you are a water sign, so you could just as easily be the Queen of Cups as a Cancer would, I guess. Yeah, they're viewing you as the Queen of Cups too. They're wanting this love with you. They want to give you their cup of love, have this connection with you. Transform things. Now the next card they have here is the Fool card. This is, like I said when we talked about the World card, this is the final major arcana card. This is the first one. This is the beginning. This is something new beginning. This is about your person taking the leap of faith here. This is them not needing to know what all the steps are from beginning to end before they take the first step. Not needing to know what the outcome's going to be before they take the first step. It's about them just getting the courage to take that leap of faith, to just jump off the cliff and figure out how to grow their wings on the way down. This is your person jumping off that cliff, taking the leap of faith toward you. And then we've got that Devil energy again. This is still remnants of that pain from the past. This is probably some karmic, toxic relationship that they were involved in the past. It probably still has some stuff buried down in their shadow about it, some stuff that they haven't quite dealt with yet. I mean, clearly, if we've got this Five of Cups here, and the next card that we have in their energy, which we'll get to in a second, this Nine of Swords, there's still some stuff down in their shadow that they haven't dealt with. They still have this element of feeling trapped by something. Now, this could just as easily represent your person has this incredibly strong sexual attraction to you, or it could even represent that this connection, like I said, is a very deep connection. It could represent that this connection is so strong, like it's a soul contract or something, or like something that it's such a strong magnetic attraction that they feel like they can't even escape it. So shit, I might as well just jump off the cliff here and go with it. That could be the heavy burden that they have too, this Devil energy. That could be what they've been carrying. But again, they're about to lay that burden down if they haven't already. Now the final card we have to clarify that is the Four of Wands. Now this is a really good card too. Fours are about stability. So this is stability of the home life, stability of the family life, stability of the connection between the two of you. This is a card of celebration. A lot of times this represents celebrations in the home, like engagements and weddings. We've already seen the Hierophant out here in your energy 2 times now, and now we've got another card that signifies a wedding. So this is a very, very strong connection, a connection so powerful that it could totally end up in marriage here. One other thing this card represents, these wands that are holding up this canopy, represent 1111, which is the soulmate twin flame energy. So we've got soulmate twin flame energy here. We've got the divine guidance here, like a very, very deep connection, like possibly even a spiritual level connection. We've got in your energy the star, a gift from the universe, you viewing your person as the one for you. And now we've got twin flame, soulmate level energy here represented in this Four of Wands. All good stuff, Pisces. Now the last card in your person's energy for December 2020 is the Nine of Swords. This is fears, worries, anxieties. This is thinking about something so much that they're stressed out about it. You can see from the person in the card, they have their face buried in their hands. This is like such a worrisome, fearful thing that they're thinking about that they don't even want to face it. They don't want to look at it. And if they did, if they took their their face out of their hands and actually looked at the situation for what it is, they would see that these swords form a ladder. And whatever this spot is that they feel like they're stuck in, they could just climb right out. It's not really as bad as they think it is. They just need to face it. So let's clarify this Nine of Swords for Pisces person. Tell me more about this Nine of Swords. Why is this Nine of Swords here for Pisces person in this connection for December 2020 with Pisces, please? Okay, we'll take some extra cards. I'm cool with that. Don't mind it one bit when we're having a good reading like this. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands. Now, this is a card of being walled off and defensive. These other wands represent other people, their words, their actions, their opinions, what they're saying, what they think about this. So this is either your person defending against that type of stuff, or maybe even being worried and fearful of what other people will say, being worried and fearful that they're going to have to defend their position here. This can also represent, because wands are about passion and desire, that your person is willing to fight for what it is that they desire, willing to fight for this connection with you. Right under that, we have the World again. The ending of one cycle, the beginning of a beautiful new cycle. Again, that's the mutual point of interest between the two of you. I think the cycle that's coming to an end is this negative energy for your person, this sadness and remorse, this heavy burden that they've been carrying, these fears, worries, and anxieties. I think they're fighting through all of that, and that is going to come to an end. Yeah, be damned. You are wish fulfillment to them. This was on the bottom of the deck. I just got goosebumps so bad. Oh my God. This was on the bottom of the deck when I clarified this mutual point of interest between the two of you. Wish fulfillment. I said that both of you guys are in this Nine of Cups energy, which is what it takes to get to the Ten of Cups. Without both of you being here, there's zero chance of getting to the Ten of Cups. That's what most people never actually can wrap their head around. They think that you can just jump straight to the Ten of Cups, and it's not even possible. You have to both be here. We saw this on the bottom of the deck, clarifying the mutual shared energy between you. We saw this on the bottom of the deck when I clarified the Hierophant. We have another card of wish fulfillment. This is wish fulfillment. Now we've got the Nine of Cups showing up in your person's energy. This is really, really good, Pisces. Now to clarify this Nine of Swords, this fears, worries, and anxieties, we got the Ten of Cups. So, like I said, you can't get to this Ten of Cups unless you're both here. I saw it for both of you together. I saw it for you individually. I'm seeing it for them individually. Now we've got the Ten of Cups showing up in their energy. This is a very powerful love connection between the two of you. This is the happy fairy tale ending card. This is about you guys both being in this Nine of Cups state where you're happy, emotionally fulfilled, full of self-love, but this is you guys being together in that state where you're happy and emotionally content together. You're fully in love together. This is the happy family card. This is the happy fairy tale ending that everyone wants. The next card in your person's energy to clarify that Nine of Swords is the Magician. This is a master manifester. This is someone who has all the tools, the abilities, the skills, the resources, the smarts, everything they need to manifest whatever it is they want out of their life, whatever their will desires. This is them actively taking steps to manifest this Ten of Cups connection with you. They're willing to fight for this connection with you. That's how bad they want it. And the next card we have is the Ace of Wands. This is a passionate new beginning in passion and desire. And the final card to clarify this Nine of Swords for your person is the Emperor. This is Aries energy. Again, a major arcana card. This is about taking control of a situation, taking charge of a situation. This is about your person knows what they want. They have, again, this is a master manifester like the Magician. He's got all the tools, all the resources to put together a plan to get what he wants and then to execute that plan to get what he wants. Your person is taking control of this situation. There is an ending to a cycle of all of this negative energy that they have that's been bothering them, this devil that's been on their back, that's had them feeling trapped and caged like they can't escape it. They're about to escape it. They're about to lay the burden down. That cycle's coming to an end. A new cycle is beginning that's got this Ten of Cups, this lovers, this balance, the right thing, this divine guidance. They're rushing forward, taking rapid, decisive action just like you are. Whatever this is that you're stuck in your head about, worrying about whether they'll accept your cup or not, It's about to happen. Now, if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or your relationship, then click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Pisces love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.